again, YouTube, and welcome to a new series right here, or at least new episode of a game called Headsnatchers. We're actually going to be using BALDI'S Basics in Education and Learning, of course, to create some custom content in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this game is, it's actually similar to like Move or Die, I feel like, or like Mario Party or something, in that the game is all about custom heads and whatnot, so you can actually create your own, which is what we're going to be doing right here. Of course, we're going to create Baldi first, by the way, but yes, you play these various mini games and try to remove your opponent's heads. This is totally a multiplayer focused game. Actually, this game only has one mode for single player, and that's actually kind of the bane of my existence because I don't have friends over here that I could play this with. So we actually, unfortunately, I will say already, we are only going to be creating the Baldi heads, and I don't know that I'm actually going to be able to show you them in action like playing on one of the games. You can actually do some eyebrows for your characters, but you're limited, of course, with anything that we're doing right here for these creations of heads. You can only basically choose from what they give you, you know? You can't really customize like your own shape or layer it in a certain way or like move it up or down. You know, it has to go exactly where it's placed down. Like I can't put down one of these mouths and then move it up or down. You know, it has to go exactly in that spot. But we are creating Baldi right here. You could do him with the eyebrows like that. Those are the skinniest little eyebrows that are at least the shape that we want for Baldi. Notice, of course, what it looks like without eyebrows. I think that that's what I'll actually end up doing for my kind of final design right here. But of course, we wanted big eyes like this. And there's actually an accessory on the bottom. You can do accessories top, accessories middle, or accessories bottom. There's this one right here that I selected that actually it can have it looks like a scarf, I guess is what it is, but you can color it various colors. And so I'm just gonna make it green like that. So you cannot edit the body color of your characters. All of them are like these white kind of crash test dummy looking characters, I guess, but you edit the head. That's what it's all about. If you wanted kind of the frowning Baldi, here's some options for you. So I just wanted to show you guys, of course, if you did the mouth frowning like that, that one actually kind of looks epic right there with the mouth being like huge, but I think I'll just keep that like kind of smaller mouth. And it does have those teeth. Can't really get rid of that. You can paint them a different color, but I don't think that that would look right anyway. But you know something? Let's get another character involved, you guys. We got to create a whole bunch of Baldi's Basics characters. So this one is going to be playtime. Check it out. And so, of course, playtime right there, it looks like actually it has a giant head or whatever in comparison to some of the others, but playtime, very cool character, and we did put little like swirl spiral things in her eyes. And so this time we're going to be going with the principal right here, principal of the thing, of course, and hopefully you don't mind if we just kind of speed this up now that I've shown you the regular speed when we made the Baldi head and whatnot. But yeah, principal of the thing. So again, I mean, we're limited, you know, within the confines of this game. We are limited to what we can see and use from this game. Now, when you are selecting the base head shape, you do want to pay attention to where the eyes and the nose and the mouth are going to go. They sort of have them all there laid out like, okay, the eyes are going to be really close together, or they're going to be up higher, or the nose is going to be on the same level, or some things don't even have noses. Like this, we actually purposely didn't want a nose for this character. This is going to be first prize right here, at least as best as we can create it in this game. Gonna be making that boxy looking, well, I actually was gonna try some accessories on top to make like a boxy eye kind of accessory for it, but it does not look like one will suffice right there. So, you know, I think that's gonna be our first prize, to be honest. Maybe one of these days, the Headsnatchers people from the beautiful company of Iceberg Interactive, Iceberg Games, they're the ones that brought this game to us, of course. Well, I played this game at PAX East, actually, is where I discovered it. Just very recently. I just went to PAX East, of course, 2018, back in, I guess that was in April. Gosh, has it been that long already? It's like somewhat recently, but also feels like a long time ago. Anyway, we're gonna actually create the bully right here, so if you're seeing another character on screen, that's who we're making, and I may actually change up that head shape. You know, this is one potential shape that you could do. The bully, obviously, it's like he has kind of a big protrusion on the left, but also on the right, you know, so we'll show you what another head shape could be. It could be like this, where the chin is more for the bigger part, and I kind of like that better, honestly, for the bully. But notice, here's exactly what I was talking about. Is like, depending on which head you use, you know, the eyes are going to go in a different place, or the nose, or the mouth. And so this is good. We'll change up what the eyes look like too. And so there it is. And so again, you know, it's like, if you see something and you're like, whoa, that doesn't look just exactly like some spitting image of the bully, for example, or, you know, first prize or whatever. Again, like, this is Headsnatchers. This is not a game where you can, like, for instance, I create stuff in Move or Die. I also create stuff in Scribblenauts Unlimited. Those are some other series on this channel. Well, you know, those are games where we can be a little bit more precise. You know, we can actually sort of, to some degree, I guess, with Scribblenauts, you know, you can actually choose what shapes you want from a huge variety. You know, here we're kind of limited to what they give us for all the eyebrows, or the eyes, or the nose, or all the different pieces. And so that's actually going to be file name 2 right there. So it's just a white, you know, blank space of a head in essence, or whatever. But check this out, you guys. A finished head already. We got Gotta Sweep. And of course, Gotta Sweep is just a crazy mess of hair, basically, and then one green bristle in that hair, just like that. And so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you using these custom mods, basically, you know, those heads that we just created. You can't take them online, so unfortunately I can't play with you guys there with the custom heads, but you also cannot do any of the multiplayer, like, removing head games unless you have another person to play with you, and I don't. My wife is working, and we have a baby right now. Like, we have a little 10-month-old son. I need, Iceberg, if you're listening to this, I need you definitely to make a mode where there's AI bots so I can actually show these off in action, where you take off the Baldi head or some other characters. But on screen, I can put, like, the trailer, I can put some footage, basically, of what the game actually looks like when you're playing those mini games. The purpose of it, of course, is you try to remove your opponent's heads until their life force is gone and they fall to the ground, and if you're the last one standing with your head still there, you are victorious. And each little mini game is something different. You know, they have really fun, just like incredibly goofy mini games. This is so like Move or Die Mario Party style. A great game to add to your collection. I'll put the link for Steam for this game down in the description below. There is one single player mode, as I discussed. It's like a zombie mode right here, but it has a lot of platforming elements to it. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Look at all of these crazy Baldi's Basics heads.
Welcome to Baldi's Basics in Snatching Heads.
Give me a head that's great. No taking off people's heads in the halls.
Sweep some heads!
I wanna steal a head!
But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see other characters done in Headsnatchers. Of course, we will be limited to what we can create. I feel like, you know, certain things just aren't gonna look like their real video game counterparts. But anyway, I will catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
Alright.